People, what up? What's good? We got a long video incoming. Make sure y'all grab a snack. Right? Let me know what you eating on in the comments, what you snacking on in the comments. But y'all, this is long overdue, man. I talked about these 5 on stream like some months ago, but I've been meaning to make this video for a minute, y'all. We got 5 new cards, right? They got leaked. We actually got like 10 new cards that got leaked. These little Venom looking dudes over here, we gonna talk about them in another video. But today, y'all, I just want to talk about these September leaks, man. We got a brand new game mechanic, so y'all hit that like button, subscribe. Like I said, we're doing a tournament really soon, actually, to celebrate hitting 2K subs. I appreciate y'all for that, so make sure y'all join the Discord, right, so y'all can be a part of that tournament. And let's get straight into it, man. So the first card, right, we got the September season pass card, man, and I'm gonna be going in depth on all of these, y'all. So right, so yeah, y'all stick around. Yeah, like I said, grab a snack. But like I said, we got the first card, season pass card, symbiote. Y'all let me know how to say it in the comments. Symbiote Spider-Man, bro. 4 cost, 6 power, brand new mechanic, bro. Activate, not unrevealed, not ongoing, not just like a general Marvel boy type ability. We got an activate card, right? So activate, merge your lowest cost card here with this, copy its text like it just revealed. Lowest cost card, y'all. This is I really like this, man, because at first glance, and I'm not going to talk about every single different way you can use them, right? But at first glance, it seems like this card you're going to be able to throw in any type of deck. It kind of really reminds me of Grandmaster, but with a more controlled effect and a more tricky effect to kind of get around, to kind of for your opponent to get around, right? Because activate, right? So we're kind of speculating here because this type of ability isn't in the game yet, but what I assume that means is once you play the card, you probably like tap it again or something, or you do something in between the turns or during the turns to actually activate the ability, right? Like it's not on reveal as soon as you play it, or ongoing, you know what I'm saying? Whereas ongoing is like forever, basically, right? So activate, man, it's gonna be really tricky because one, it allows you to, it does a lot, bro. It's like Grandmaster, it's kind of like Hulkbuster at the same time. So it gives you a little bit more space once you activate it. It makes one of your weaker cards stronger, and it does the on reveal ability again, man. Off the top of my head, obviously we got the core, Grandmaster, Darkhawk type stuff, right? But you can, activate your Korg again on the last turn to, potentially win that lane, off the symbiote plus core. What's that gonna be, like 8 power? And you got your Darkhawk, and you probably got your Mystique, your Sarah, all that type of stuff going on, right? Let me just think of some other stuff. Activate your Hazmat, right? If you're running, a type of build where maybe it's not the Wong Hazmat, because you probably want to do like Wong, have Luke Cage somewhere, then Hazmat absorbent. But it just makes every single one of your unrevealed strategies, it just adds that extra layer to it, and it is really interesting, bro. Obviously you're going to be able to get them out early with Psylocke and Zabu, right? People don't really use Zabu like that as much anymore, but I'm not sure if you really want him out early, right? Because obviously you need your on reveal cards out first, so you probably want your 1 cost, your 2 cost, your 3 cost on reveal cards out. Then you probably play him, and then you can start your mind games, at a later point, right? You get your Ironheart on the field, put Symbiote Spider-Man. You could wait a little bit and then trigger the Ironheart again. Then you do Odin, right? Like it's so many different, tools. So many different ways that you could use this card, and I really like it, especially for a season pass card, man. But here's one thing that I do hope that the developers decide to do, because this is a brand new ability, right? Obviously we know all the season pass cards are locked behind $10 USD, right? I really hope that they at least give every single player one activate card for free, right? Obviously, we got a whole bunch of cards to go through. This is not the only one, but I think we all deserve to at least get one of these type of cards for free, because if y'all don't remember, and a lot of y'all weren't even playing back then, but they actually gave everybody a free Kitty Pryde, who we know is a Series 5 card, right? Because like her ability was messed up, but she was also like the first card to like have, or she still is really the only type of card with that ability where she going back and forth between your deck. Obviously you got Beast to send cards back and Falcon, but she's really the only card that's like herself. But basically what I'm saying is they gave everybody a free Series 5 card in Kitty Pryde. I really hope they do that for an activate card, just to give every single player a chance to use this new feature, right? Because let's say you can't afford the season pass, right? Or you're a new player and you miss out, you know what I'm saying? You miss out, and I'm gonna just go through these cards real quick. You miss out on the, the spotlight caches, because you still gotta unlock all those different cards before you even unlock the spotlight caches. It's gonna be like a year until you get this, right? So I think they should really do that. But I mean, that's my thoughts on Symbiote Spider-Man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. I think this is a very cool card. I'm really excited for this to come out. I'm really excited for this. But up next, man, we got young Silver Sable. She not as, she not as cool as as Symbiote Spider-Man. But as we can see, man, one cost 1 power, but her ability is on reveal, steal 2 power from the top card of your opponent's deck. It's kind of like a Cassandra, right? So it's 1/1. It's really 1/3, which is actually a big deal, because I mean, most cards are like 1/2, right? And she's like disrupting your power, and it's kind of like a White Widow type card, where it's really a lot stronger than it looks, right? So obviously she's gonna fit in something, where you might want to use Abomination, because if she's stealing power from your opponent's deck, they're gonna play a card that's weakened, which means Abomination is gonna be cheaper. I might call him Obama, y'all. Abomination is gonna be cheaper. Obviously you run her with Cassandra. You could potentially do something with her, Cassandra, and Ajax, right? Instead of, because a lot of people, I feel like instead of using Ajax, who I thought was really gonna be a strong card, I feel like he's not really used as much. A lot of people really just like to do the core Cassandra, Darkhawk type stuff, instead of like Cassandra and Ajax. But this fits better with Ajax rather than Darkhawk and stuff, right? Obviously you can still run the hybrid, but I mean, I see it being used like that. You got your Darkhawk, your Ajax, your High Evo. So I mean, she fits into 3 really strong archetypes, on top of the fact that she, you don't even have to play her in that. Like it's just a good ability, right? Like I said, a lot of 1-cost cards, cap out at 1/2. Obviously you got cards like Nebula, Nico that could do a lot more, cards like Rocket Raccoon that could get stronger in certain situations where you like predict where your opponent's gonna play, Ant-Man where you have to fill up the whole lane. But I mean, she's just like a free 1/3, bro. I mean, I think this is really strong, right? I like that she fits into like strong decks, because it just makes you want to actually use her. And I mean, that's really all my thoughts on her. I think she's gonna be pretty good when she comes out. But like I said, y'all, I mean, we just kind of speculating right now, right? We still got like 1 month and then 2 months for these next cards that I'm gonna talk about in another video. But up next, y'all, and y'all let me know what y'all think of Silver Sable, because up next we got Madam Web, that movie that didn't nobody watch. So 2 costs 3 power, ongoing. You can move one of your other cards away from here each turn. You okay? Move, y'all. The move decks are going to be very strong. Now, I feel like obviously Phoenix Force is pretty decent like already right now, but just your general move deck with not even multiple men and Human Torch. You got your dagger stuff that you're gonna be able to benefit with Madam Web. Obviously you can still use the Human Torch on this type of with Madam Web, right? But I mean, you throw down her, you throw down Hercules, you get your Human Torch to like 16 power real quick, right? You get your dagger to like 20 something power real quick, man. Right, so this is gonna be huge. Obviously, we know all the move cards, make Miles cheaper, make Craven stronger, right? So it might be interesting, if this gets too out of hand, we might have to actually start seeing, like a lot of kingpin decks, like that anti-move type stuff, right, to be able to deal with this. But this is cool, man. On top of the fact that she's ongoing, right, you might even be able to run some like weird stuff with Spectrum. Right, I don't know, like a Professor X lockdown. You can move one of your cards away, so you know what I'm saying. You could do some real interesting stuff with Spectrum, Professor X, and Madam Web as well. Claw on there, really interesting, bro. I like all three of these so far. I like all three of these so far. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Definitely tell me who your favorite card is out of all these leak cards. But we got two more, man. Two more for today. Up next, hold on, here come the Spanish, y'all. Here come the Spanish. We got araña. I'm pretty sure that means spider in Spanish, but we got another activate card in araña right here, right? So 2 costs 2 power. Activate. Give the last card you played plus 2 power and move it to the right. Another move, another move deck type of card. Another Phoenix. I think this works more like with Phoenix rather than the the general move, or like something with Spectrum and stuff, because she's not ongoing, she's activate. But give the last card you play plus 2 and move it to the right. So I mean, obviously the Human Torch, right? Who else? Multiple Man. Those are the two I can think of off the top of my head, but obviously they benefit the most from it, and you control when it happens, right? So you can potentially just play her, wait until you destroy your Human Torch, wait until you destroy your Multiple Man, right? Get them back with Phoenix Force, move the Phoenix Force, and then move. Y'all look, man, y'all gonna be having, if y'all don't know how to use move decks, or if y'all haven't, y'all don't like to play them, y'all gonna be having a hard time when you fight them. That's all I'm saying, man. Big araña. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Solid. Like I said, y'all, they really should give us one of these for free. Will they do that? We don't know, man. We don't know. The developers treat the players very strangely. I feel like we get some cool stuff, but then there's a lot of like, RSM type, you know what I'm saying? Pay to win type. Let's keep it going, bro. Last but not least for today, y'all, we got Scarlet Spider. My bad, y'all, I had to go real quick, but last but not least, we got Scarlet Spider. Another activate card. Activate. So 4 costs 5 power. Add an exact clone of this to another location. Cerebro 5, Patriot, Forge. Right? It look. It's gonna be like all of these are great, bro. All of these are fantastic cards, man. And I feel like I should just start saving my keys right now, because I want all of these and I'm not trying to spend money. I'm not trying to spend money. But I mean, look, y'all, we got a little mini Dr. Doom, a little controlled what's that card? Mr. Sinister. Stronger Mr. Sinister, where you can control his ability. And or to an extent, right? Because Mr. Sinister is the same location, whereas this is another location. But I mean, y'all, like how are any of these like bad, right? I'm really trying to figure out how any of them are bad cards. But I mean, this is just great, bro. Like, we know Patriot is strong every season, right? This gives Cerebro another tool. This gives Gilgamesh another tool. Dazzler another card to synergize with, right? So it's just good, bro. So check this out. Imagine you, and I don't even know if this is gonna work this way, but turn 4 you Scarlet Spider. Turn 5 you merge. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do this, but all I'm saying is you could potentially, so you forge in something on turn 3, get your 4/7 Scarlet Spider, add 6 to that 7. What's that? You got the 3, that's that 13. You get 2 little 13. Hold on. Right, but I mean it's not on reveal, it's activate, so I don't, it, like I said, it's a new mechanic. We gonna have to learn how to use this, every single one of us, right? But I mean, this is great. Obviously we got the little clone right here. I'm not sure if so, description none, so this may count as a card with an ability, but it might also not, because and we all know that if it doesn't have an ability, it's boosted by Patriot, right? So I mean, that's just something else to think about, right? And I mean, look, y'all, you lock down a location with Storm, you play the Scarlet Spider, to be able to get power in another location, right? Like the location you lock down. So you can, all of these cards have such, such like a very good variety of different ways that you could use them. Like I don't even see like one specific way that all of these cards are going to be used, and I think that's great. Like I think that's just what makes a card good, like where you could throw it onto a number of different decks and it still serves a purpose. Like it still could fit in, or you can actually justify subbing out a card that's made for a specific deck and putting in that card, right? Like obviously we got Nebula, we got White Widow, that kind of served that role, Nightcrawler, you know what I mean, Hope Summer, like those type of cards where you could really just do whatever you want. And all 5 of these I feel like are that, and I like that, bro. I like that. But I mean, that's gonna do it for this part of the leaks. Like I said, man, we're gonna be talking about these little ugly Venom, little Carnage looking dudes next. But y'all let me know who's your which card you're most excited for. I'm really interested in this, man. This new activate mechanic, right? All 5 of these cards. I know I'm not gonna get all 5, and I will be salty though. Right, but that's gonna do it. As always, man, y'all be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to 3,000 subs. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.
Yeah.